will make it possible for you.
The universe will give it to you. Thank you, Tanya.
Yeah,
Thank you so
yeah,
much.
that's it.
Okay, Sugu, what do you understand by this first chapter?
Good evening.
evening.
I understand that is 99.99% is energy. So in order to create something, we have to recreate the energy, and then gratefulness, and then thankfulness is play a big part on that.
Okay, thank you, Sugu. I just want to add on to something. Remember, he said about the past. Okay, the past, how it works is all our thoughts, we are creating all the thoughts. Let's say in this life, okay, in this life, I created a thoughts of abundance. I wanted to live in luxury. I want lots of money, you know. So in the next life, for those who believe in the next life, the next life, my thought will actually materialize in my present life. So that's what he said, you know. So the thoughts are the one that is helping you to create your past and the future. Do you all understand this? Anyone I want to argue about that? No. Okay. If no, we'll go to Sheila. Sheila, what do you understand by this chapter? Can you unmute? If you have nothing to say, you can say, I'll pass.
Okay. Hi. Okay. Everything is energy, and we need in order to manifest something, we need to enter the field, and it has to have proper method. See, a lot of times that where we want to manifest, and sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it's by luck. I think I did manifest several things, but then it took some time. But those that worked, probably I have put in that energy. No, not only that thought, the 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 feelings as well. So that's why, like, even I think Shirin Dagas also, he also will talk about brain and heart
Coherence, yeah.
coherence. So I think soon the next chapters, I think he will be teaching us how to enter the field with the right method.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you for sharing.
Hello.
Nalis? Okay, before we go to Nalis, Abita asked me, can you repeat it, Akka, the last point you shared on abundance? Okay, for example, in this, in this, in this life, I'm always thinking about money. I'm talking about living in abundance, gathering money, and I want to be in lots of money, that kind of thing, the thoughts. Okay, so even if I cannot realize it in this life, because my thought of living in abundance, that thought will carry to my future. When it carries to my future, it will materialize there because I've already put the base there. So I will do something to help myself to live in abundance. So Abita, do you understand now? So he was talking about past. I'm talking about future. It's similar. I think so. In future, I'm rich because in my past I was thinking about money. Okay. Thanks, Abita. Nalis, would you like to share?
Hi, Tina. Hi, everyone. Okay. I would like to say that on my take on the first chapter, as you mentioned earlier, it's quite science based, and I'm not really a science person. All right. So my overall take on it is that our thoughts are very powerful. And personally, I did not realize how powerful it is. But since started reading this book, I think I am connecting the dots lah. That it's basically our thoughts lah, and these thoughts are energy. So I'm getting there in that sense.
Thank you.
So I think I have to go beyond chapter 1 to get a bit more comprehensive understanding.
Yeah, we'll go there with the help of all the people in this group. We'll go there.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Nalis. Master Dhruva has raised his hand. You can unmute and talk here.
Yeah, Akka, I wanted to tell you one thing to the group. This chapter has shaken me from the inside because we always believed in the theory of cause and effect. Now we are learning causing and effect.
Yes,
There's a huge difference.
yes, and
He
I
is
agree
asking
with
us
you.
to cause the effect. So it
Yes.
has broken the myth that we were living in.
Agree with you.
The myth of cause and effect.
Just to add on, the cause and effect is actually created by our thought. So if you read the book Thinking and Destiny, you will understand what I'm saying. Every cause and effect is created by our thoughts. Okay, we will cover that later. As we go along, I will share whatever that I know. There was an expert in Thinking and Destiny, but she didn't come in today, so I cannot ask her. Okay, Deep, would you like to share?
My summary is practically like how everyone has already said, that once you change your inner world, you will see your external giving you feedback that you want. So everything, your thoughts and feelings must be aligned, and you must be strong and not waver when these two must run parallelly to see the result. There can't be any doubt, even though slight, in your thoughts and feelings. Then I feel like that.
Thank you. Thank you. Deep.
Okay, thanks.
When Deep is talking about parallel, there is a parallel universe, Our thought, whatever thought will create a lot of possibilities. For example, today, I want to go to market with my car. That is one possibility. The other possibility, I would have thought, okay, why don't I go walk today? So the other possibility that I'm walking to the market is happening. So that is parallel universe. It's a bit difficult for you all to understand, but it is there. Parallel universe is there. If you see a lot of documentary, you can understand. Okay, I would like to share everything that I learned in spirituality with you so that we can see the connection. Okay, and there's parallel university, there's a universe, there are parallel multi-universe, and Earth is not the only planet in the world. Earth is not the only planet, and we are not the only living organism. Please understand that, because there's a lot of possibilities are arising. Did I shock anyone here? No, okay. I shall go to Sarasraman. Would you like to share anything, Saras?
Yes, Akka. So I read the chapter, and my understanding is we are, in a nutshell, I know we're running out of time. In a nutshell, we are our thoughts.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. Whatever happens to us is our thoughts.
Yeah, we create all our reality, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been with you all for some time, and with the meditation and some exposure, very little exposure to spirituality, I believe that we create our own destiny with our thoughts. That makes our day, makes or breaks our day. So
yes,
that's all I have to share today.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that parting word, because our thoughts create our destiny. So
yeah.
From today onwards, I want all of you to observe what you are thinking.
Absolutely.
If you're always thinking about negative things, you actually will attract negative things towards you, because the energy, where you put the thought, that is where the energy goes. If you put the thoughts on something negative, that's what will happen to you. So those people who are going through depression, sadness, and all those things, because they put so much of energy into that, they will actually attract everything. And
Yes.
even yes,
Because I didn't get hard. You got hard. No.
Alia, we got a new member talking. Okay, so even sickness, we attract the sickness. because of our emotion, unbalanced emotion in our thought. If we can correct our thoughts and our emotion, we can heal ourselves. So he will talk about that also, I think. So with that, I want all of you to give me a question next week. I will start posting in our chat group. Each of you give a question and all of us will look for answers for that question. Okay? Agree? Yes, Sheila has a question. Come, Sheila.
Hi, you know that Israeli doctor does that experiment.
For the
In that,
past?
Joe Dispenza will say we can change the past. I don't quite understand, that portion. We can change our past. It's already past. What? How do we change the past?
We cannot change the past. Whatever thoughts that you have in the past will change what is happening now or the future.
Yeah, but
What he is telling is,
uh-huh.
in the past they were having some kind of prayers. Because of the prayers in the past, and in the future now when he did the investigation, it showed that they can heal faster. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You see, those people who are sick, they were those are from 96 to 2000, right? 1996. The experiment was conducted in 2000. So that is already past. So I didn't really get that, what he's trying to say. And I know he said like, it's beyond a past, present, and future is beyond time.
Mhm.
Right? So I couldn't get that.
Okay.
It's page number 46, if not mistaken. I didn't get what he's trying to say.
Okay, Deep has raised a hand. Deep, do you have the answer for this question?
I don't have an answer. I was thinking when he's talking about the past, he's talking about the same lifetime, but only when they were younger and when they were older, in that range. But when you say past in another lifetime, so that's why I couldn't get it. I was thinking in the same lifetime. I don't know. I could be.
How I understood is, the prayer was done in the past 10 years ago. Okay, but because the prayer's energy is in the consciousness, you see, when you talk about in the consciousness in the universe, so when he did the experiment, the consciousness of the prayers helped them to heal faster. That was my thought. That was my understanding. I could be wrong. Okay, so let me go through and read it up, and I will talk about it next week. Sheila?
Yeah, sure.
If anyone has answer for this, please feel free. Feel free to answer. Yeah. Okay. So thank you.
Good evening. I would like.
Yes, Sibu.
Okay, I would like to look at the hypnotherapy perspective of this question these ladies, our ladies was asking. We can go back to it's called timeline therapy. The hypnotherapist can put the client in a state of sleeping mode. We can take ourselves to the particular past to get back the same emotion, then we can delete, erase the emotion that holding us back. So indirectly, it will erase some of the emotional scars that make us move forward in life. If you guys are having some struggle that you really wanted to delete, something is really bothering, you can go back to the reading in a Google it or whatever, something like that. You can look into hypnotherapy or timeline therapy if you wanted to get help, and then you can look into a third-party hypnotherapy, certified hypnotherapist help. It's helped me a lot. Yeah, thanks. I think I just share what I know.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. Yes, I do know about all these things, but just to add on, in the meditation that we do, the breath meditation, as you're sitting and doing the meditation, all your past will surface also. So there you can do the healing also. So anyway, people who really need hypnotherapy session, please go ahead and seek it out. There's nothing wrong, but you have to realize it yourself. So don't listen to anybody, even to me. Okay, you all have to experiment yourself. That's all we always tell in our spiritual group. Do not listen to anyone. You have to do your own research and experiment, and then you will understand what we're talking about. Okay, with that, thank you everyone for joining me. It has been a wonderful session. I would like to thank Mr. Dhruva Das for a wonderful compilation. He really compiled, he really summarized everything for us. Okay, and next week, please come out with a question, put it in the chat box, and then we will explore from there. With that, because if we don't have any question, we don't have anything to talk about. So at least when we come up with some kind of question, let's say we have about 5 or 6 questions, we can, from there we can talk about and expand on the discussion. So with that, thank you everyone for joining me. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you, Kalia. Thank you, Sudhu. Thank you,
Thank you,
Sheila.
Akka.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Dhruva.
Dharma.
Thank you. Thank you, Abita.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Take care. Have a good weekend. All of you have a good weekend. Thank you, Salmi, for joining us.